Alright. Sorry, it's been a minute since I have streamed. To be honest with you, I think it's Magar. Kicks my ass right now, and that's been a little frustrating. I got a second companion, didn't seem to help with anything, so I'm not too sure how to beat him. Um, Open to suggestions, but yeah, I think this is gonna be a tough one to figure out. Um, Long story short, to get a dragon, I don't know if it's a dragon egg or a dragon. I think it's a dragon. I believe the dragon already hatched. But it's he has armor and is walking around. I forget the name of the city. I'll know when I get to the map and all that. But I called this scum save a long time ago. There's no reason to scum save it. When he beats you, you don't die anyways. Because I'm pretty positive I would have died by now. I've done it many, many times. And I can die in this, but I think the game treats it as a duel, and you don't die in duels. Um, but yeah, he has armor, and you're walking around in the city, so you don't have armor. On top of that, I mean, he's probably just goated when it comes down to what level he is, where all his skills are, and the big issue with that is, I want to say he actually might be using a two-handed sword, but ooh, that could be, well, I don't have my two-handed leveled up at all, but maybe that would actually be an answer to that, because I can't block him. I can block him on the correct side. That's not a problem. But he just powers right through it, which is wild. And then on top of that, when you take a look here at, yeah, I see two-handed. I just haven't used two-handed. I wanted to go shield and sword. And I have a polearm too, but that's for mostly on horseback. But your weapon speed and weapon damage, I mean, I'm at 147. He's probably at 299 or 300 something. And two-handed, which a two-handed sword basically instantly kills you. I've gotten to the point where blocking it stops some of his damage, but it's like 70 something the first time he hits you. You also can't use Milk of the Poppy because you're just walking around the city for whatever reason. That's the way it might just be that duel, or duels in general, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, I don't know, it's weird because you can use it in tournaments. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna beat this dude. It's not like I'm not a high level, let's be honest, I'm not. But, because I might have to just come back here at some point, but this stream, I'll give it a shot. Wait a minute. Why isn't this? Hold on. There we go. I don't know if it was live on YouTube or not that whole time. Well, I hope it was. We're about to go get our shit kicked in, basically. Who knows? Maybe we can pull off an upset. Oh, you know what? Maybe it is. Named Scum Sale. And it takes a second for him to pop up. I already got to the point where, yeah, that could possibly be an answer. But one way I kind of think I figured out on how to get in to get triggered, doing this little route here. You do have to meet a dwarf named Gimli. I don't even know if he's a dwarf, actually. I say that, but first, but I believe where I have this saved, I've already triggered it to the point where Magar is running around. And you'll see shortly. But yeah, see, I'm hitting Q. I have Milk of the Poppy, but it is not letting me do it. He stands out because he's basically the only guard who doesn't, or the only non-guard who has armor. And I'm making a little run like this, looking around, yada yada yada. And usually, I've only tried it, I mean maybe like 4 or 5 times, but he's usually walking around somewhere around here now. I just don't know how long he sticks around and all that. Is that him? No. I guess I'll grab here walking around here too. But I'd probably take him. Some randomness to it. I'm not a coder, so I don't know how any of that's coming, but last couple times I really refined it pretty quick. So I think he wanders around here, essentially, no matter what. I've been touching him near the front gate a lot. I just had to do a little bit of that route, maybe like right here. Usually coming from this direction. I just don't know where they spawn them in and all that. There's probably a small chance I already blew it just by having to go get an extra. No, you know what? I went and got the extra companion, and all that, and was still able to do it with the extra companion. But I have a pretty good feeling it's mostly because I'm just too low level. At least if I was at higher level with my, especially with my one-handed. I guess there's a lot of people who are armored, but specifically, he stands out. He's in very silver armor. That's mostly been the reason I haven't been playing, because it's been a major disappointment since I found this out, how difficult this guy is. And it's not that surprising to me, because, for example, if you face, for example, Brown in the Blackwater, I have everything on, interesting, why doesn't it show campaign options? It's because we're walking around the city, but I have everything on as difficult as it gets, and so lower difficulties might be much easier, but I just don't have a ton of fun playing on the lower difficulties in every other situation in this game. But on the higher difficulty, Brown of the Blackwater is impossible to. I mean, he's not impossible to beat. I have beaten him before in a tournament where we were one-on-one, but you gotta get kind of lucky with when you pick and choose your strikes, because he's just that much better. Once you start to get up to like near that 300 mark, things change, and all of a sudden you're facing an AI that's equal. But that that extra speed you get from swinging your weapon, it really makes a huge difference. So it doesn't surprise me it's that difficult to beat, considering I already know Braun is like that in tournaments, you know. So not too surprising. Oh yeah, here he is. I thought it was silver. Megor. He's a little guy too. And doesn't even have a dragon. Whoa! What? I had to attack him? What happened? Maybe I gotta find Gimli again? I guess maybe the quest resets after you take some time off. So there's literally a... I mean, he looks like Gimli from Lord of the Rings, literally. Walking around. And he gives you the quest. Interesting, though. I took a long time in between two of my fights. And it was fine. It's not this Gimli? No. And it will say Gimli when you walk up to him. Now I'm worried. I'm worried I took too long or something. I just find it tough to believe they don't let you get this later in the game than I am. Like, I don't think Daenerys or Aegon went over to Westeros yet. And that's the thing, I'm not crazy far into this playthrough. I just realized I went through a whole playthrough. Usually I was playing one with Iron Man, so where literally it's basically you can't the game saves for you. You can, I believe you can save, but you can only have one save in the entire thing. So you can't go back, and then something was triggering in the game that was making it crash, and I think it had something to do, excuse me, that was going on in another part of the map that was causing the crash. I tried every which way, and in that playthrough, it was like 1,300 days. I mean, it was a lot of playtime to get to that point. So then I tried this playthrough without having Iron Man, because I figured if I had previous saves to load from, I could probably have avoided that crash. I do not know that for sure, but I know the game's not supposed to end after a certain amount of days. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was just going to do this so anybody starting to watch the stream could see how possible this battle is, but like, it was going to be something I had to come back to anyways. There's just no shot in hell I'm beating them. There really isn't. I'm going to try stab to the face, but because he will go for your companion first if you're smart-ish about it. But he does go at you even with your companion. So it's not like your companion really lasts any time at all. Oh no, why did I sneeze and want to go all freaking funny nose? Come on. What the heck, dude? And these nobles, it looks like they have no helmet on. And the way the game the mod works like that, they give them an invisible helmet that just, and it's basically stronger than anything else in the game. But he has a helmet on. Still a better spot. Try to trigger the wall. This might have actually happened. I think I had to reload it. It took them a while to spawn this time too. Hold on 1 second. Blow my nose. Oh. Let's get it. Yeah, see, this one's not that far back, but pretty sure this one's there as well. I'm not sure. And I tried to get through the Red Wedding. Wait, didn't I get robbed to survive? I did. I'm pretty positive I did get robbed to survive. That took a few tries. You're a much lower level, but the people you played aren't that skilled. The whole trick to that is doing your best. You really got to kill them quick because it's difficult to win that also before you get double teamed. But put on his armor. Well, I guess we're wearing river. Yeah, see, I'm milking a poppy and it just doesn't let you use it in that battle, which really stinks. But, we're gonna wait here for a sec. Have to turn time and then try this one more time. If it still doesn't, something else is going on. Oh yeah, World Cup. We got South Korea, or South Africa. I'm personally rooting South Korea. I believe they're in a really good spot, if not already automatically advanced, but I believe they can win their group, possibly, if they win this. I'm not sure I looked at the standings much today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Magor doesn't spawn unless you talk to Gimli. And Gimli will give you a quest, essentially, but... Oh shoot, here's Gimli. Yeah, I guess I do. Cancer a few years ago while mining, I came across what appeared to be a petrified dragon. I kept it hidden away until one night, after much drink, I spilled the beans to a silver-haired fellow trying to help me. Well, the night was so short, I woke up the next morning, my bed was gone. What makes this even crazier? I think I saw the same guy walking the streets this very day. Crimson Beast, flying overhead. Confront the guy, get revenge for an old threat. I sold that egg for a pretty penny. And the guy eat, drink top shelf instead of fermented horse piss right now. incarnate. Alright. Now, yeah, interesting. I couldn't find him before. Yeah, so I think this save was after I got the companion, but the scum save I originally did was before that, and I think I've just been saving over it. But I've usually ran into them over here, so. And actually, I'm gonna quit if I lose, and then just reload in, and we'll go on with our merry day until we get to a higher level and all that good jazz. But yeah, he's usually walking around here. Always look down the alleyways when you're running by them, because you can usually spot them. Now I shall loop around. Oh, there he is. Oh, I forgot to get my sword out. But yeah, look at him. I'm doing 2 damage to this guy. Oh, it did give me my... Hold on a minute. It gave me the milk of the poppy back. I didn't think it did after I put my sword out there. We're trying again. Alright, let's give it some shots. But the worst thing is, he's gonna... So, when you're leveled that high, like, my health isn't even 100 anymore, and I'm a freaking mortal living in this world. Not a Targaryen who's crazy high leveled. I'm like, at like, I don't know, my guess would be probably 110 or something. But he's probably got close to 200 health, and that's the real killer. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch to kill this guy. He's doing 2 damage a hit. Like, his armor's no joke. No matter how good that armor is. If I can get that armor when that's done, or how high leveled I have to be, I'm keeping that armor and not selling it. I don't even care if I can sell for $1 million, whatever they're called, I forget what they're called, but dollars we'll call it for now. Wait here for some time, just see some shadows move, take a walk around the town, and go find Gimli again. I almost wonder if having my sword out messes it up. Hopefully not. The issue with Gimli doesn't... There's people that kinda look like... Oh, is that him? No, I don't think so. That's a woman. A woman with a beard? No, that's Osha. I'm sorry, Osha. That guy looked too skinny, but I don't think that's him. It's too skinny. Gimli. Gimli, my boy. I feel like Gimli's always like back here, and this is what's frustrating. It does not appear that they spawn the same every time. As you can see, it's a bit frustrating, but my whole goal in playing this is to eventually get the Iron Throne, and it's just not happening without getting your own kingdom first. Like, it's just not possible. My last playthrough, I literally was given the Red Keep as my own place, but if you leave, they just destroy you. You don't have the capabilities to be able to defend yourself that well. With the dragon, on the other hand, I can just go take over a keep while I'm not a part of something else. Because that's I think, the way it's probably easiest. But all these places have two strong. So basically, I can have, like, I got up to 4 companions in my last playthrough. I can make them all have an army of 150. Jamie Lannister was in my party. He had an army of like 200. There's Magor, yeah. Oh, alright, so I didn't have to talk to him this time. See, that's bizarre. Whew, alright, 3, 2, 1. I blocked him. Oh, come on, Hey. But yeah, see, Osha does nothing. Got an idea. Actually, I can just load. Yeah, see, Gimli didn't spawn that time. It's bizarre. Like, I had to talk to Gimli that time, and this time I didn't. It's not auto-saving over that. But I wonder. I might. Not that my polearm skills are great, actually. I was thinking about making a Dragonstone Halberd. So I think it's deadly. And I get a couple free hits on it. That might do more like 10 damage though. And if I can probably keep better distance from him too. Let me try that quick. I think you only need fine steel for it. I believe the first one's the better one. But I can even get, that'll be 160. I don't even want to take any of the swing damage away, but yeah, I only need 2 fine steel. I believe that's just iron. These rot on me. So I can get 2 steel, 1. Need to get iron to 6. Alright. Nah, maybe. 1 shot, or 2 iron shot. No. And the difficulty is not even bad. Not the worst case. Nothing special about it. Well, I mean, it's a good weapon, but technically nothing special. It's not a balance or legendary. anything like that. But it unlocks you a bunch of stuff, which I wouldn't worry about doing this with polearm too much, but this is how you can unlock, like, you can already make a lot of good two-handed swords. Don't think there's an ice blade, right? That's all of it, yeah. The ice blade, I almost guarantee you that's got the best swing cut damage. That's essentially blade to kill White Walkers with. It's not like it does any more to White Walkers in this game, but from what I can tell, those are the swords that do the most damage. And you tend to masking steel, which it's not that big of a problem. The biggest problem is just it's time. It's time consuming. But now we gotta equip it. Boom, 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 boom. Stealth outfit. Can I put anything on to help me? Stealth bonus 0. I guess it's gotta have some sort of a stealth bonus to wear. Okay, alright, that's fine. But, oh, I can't even use this yet? Well, that's... Oh, I see. Interesting. So that's the problem. I don't even have my own weapon. Battle? What about civilian? Tapered blade. Can I put? Yeah, I can't even. It's ridiculous. What makes that okay? What is the length? Weapon reach 83. 71, 71. I wonder. Crafted one-handed sword. Yeah, see? It doesn't let you fly. Handling has to be higher, maybe? Interesting. I bet you that's it. Yeah. Well, no. Weight? Maybe the weight doesn't tell me why I can't use it. It just tells me I can't use it. I'll see if I can look at that and make one of those anyways. But yeah, that's an easy way once you can make fine steel to get some money. Can I put anything else on? Yes, I can. Okay. 16.8. It's slightly better at least. Scratch. I'm using my like anything regular. But not terrible for sure. I need a shawl of some sort. Good looking fella. Does not have shield. I wonder if there's something range. That might be what you do. So it's not the weight. I don't know what. Oh, I see it. It's right in the. It's not gonna let me actually out. Yeah, right here. So interesting. Okay. I'm gonna check something out. Enter snippet. One-handed sword. Does it show me anything? What about needle? Although needle's horrible except for stabbing. But I wonder. They put this in there. I might have thought this through. I thought I had my normal sword this whole time. I was not aware I did not. Makes a lot more sense, though. That's another. I did that super long playthrough. Um, this is way better than the regular game. So I wonder if civilian is good enough. Possible. Maybe I'll just make one of these, like the Kingslayer would. Really? It's 3 fine steel? I think it's way better. I gotta try. I think it's just for a time saver. I can make a billion more of those. Nope. Alright. We have to get our stamina back. I'm not sure. It says civilian. We're not technically going stealth. Kingslayer. But honestly, something I learned from this playthrough, which I wasn't sure how much more I could learn from this mod. I mean, they've changed things in the mod a lot since I last did my last playthrough, but it had to have been 100 hours I played in the last playthrough. I mean, there's so much. But I have a feeling the fact that all of a sudden, ooh, I need a Stark Blade, but the Stark Blade actually is not that good. 73 cut. I just have a feeling the fact that the Kingslayer Blade happens to have civilian here, they might have done that straight up just for oh, okay, I can see right there. Let's see, is there any others? I didn't realize if you didn't see what I was looking at right here. It's interesting. Okay. While we're here, I'm just going to check out something like two-handed swords. Are any of these good? Yeah, look at that. Heartsbane. My guy's just, he doesn't have two-handed skill. So it seems kind of pointless. We're going to make Kingslayer Blade, two-handed axe. I wonder. Baratheon hammer. Ah, no. Okay. But I have a feeling that's done on purpose. Daggers should be all good, I would think. Yeah, okay. It's encouraging. Javelins. Oh, what about throwing? Mostly just looking for the advantage. Oh, throwing at the back. Interesting. Okay. Double the damage. Okay. Alright. Let's figure this one out. It might only be like knight swords and knight spears. It might not have anything to do with this, but I believe like to increase. But 82. What? Southern Crown Guard. 82. And I'm taking everything I can get. 82. I want to say the, oh no, let's see. Bronze Guard's 82. Is it 84? Yeah, 82. Tempest, 82. Yeah, no, those are, oh, Lamentation, this is the one, but that's still 82. When it comes down to it, none of these matter unless they cost, yeah, see, it costs a steel, so it's just more expensive. Yeah, it looks cool. Maybe I'll use this. But we're going to increase that, because that'll increase that. Alright, I know 86 is what we're looking for, at least. 90. See, it will slow down our swing speed, but 90, I mean, that's a lot of extra damage. 87. So, this is where we'll look. Swing speed, 85. 71, we're going. Swing speed, 85. Falcata. 87. Swing speed, 85. I like Pesci. Alright, we're just going to stick with that. Pesci. Increase the speed a little. Okay, so we need 3 fine iron, 1 steel. Some of the steel. Shouldn't waste. Now we get this 4, 3. We need that 5. We need at least 2 more. I think we need 4 more in reality. Alright, let's go there. Steel, and I'm not going to get that with the rest again. I was out of stamina if you didn't see it. I don't believe your stamina affects your crafting ability. I thought it might, because one of the first times I got a like a good balanced sword. I've only had I believe it's called Legendary. I had it in my last playthrough. I've only gotten one of them ever, and I've done a lot of crafting in this one. And, but I've gotten Balance, which is like the tier below Legendary, a ton of times, and I've got one of the first times I ever got it. It was on it was on pretty low, whatever you want to call it, 311. Yeah, why don't we just go with this? Is that swing cut damage? This is the important one is, but and that's iron, 4 iron. Yeah, I didn't even realize that whole time. And that's fine. See smaller, this could go see, that's 81, 88. Ooh, we unlocked golden shank. Tempest, 81. Let's see, your adds Lamentation, it adds iron. Alright, so we need 5 iron, 1 wrought iron. That means we need 7. Am I an idiot? Yes. Okay. Ah, of course. Let's go for it. The difficulty's high. You're hoping for not rusty or dull. Yeah, that sucks. Well, at least we can test it out. When I say that, I mean civilian outfit. Alright, we sure can. And look, 66. Oh, that's a huge downgrade from what we were gonna have, though. That's what stinks. Woof. Well, we should do more damage. You know what I'm also gonna check? Trade. Any with civilian. Looks like they don't like shields or civilians. Yeah, guess not. Sturgeon bow. Interesting. You can use that in stealth. Stealth. So, interesting. Okay. You can use crossbow, or some crossbows. The peasant crossbow in stealth. I just don't see myself ever having that kind of time. See the wool sling. I thought it wouldn't let me use that. Interesting. But I can use this one? No, I cannot. See? So that's misleading. It did work for the sword, though. Low and throwing knives. Take a walk around the town center. Yeah, it's basically minus 20 almost for the cut damage on this sword. But I added a little bit of armor too. HG subscriber of mine. He's the only reason I even know about this. I didn't know this was a thing. And he brought it up, and because I was explaining when he was on my stream how I'm just like I decided I was gonna go faction with probably with it wasn't even gonna be, or it was gonna be Daenerys, and I was gonna try to take over. I was gonna try and get gifted one of the places. They have some nice freaking swords. Gifted a place in Essos, and then I was gonna just eventually leave her kingdom after she went over to Westeros, and hope that was enough to dissuade her from coming back to come kill me. And then I at least had a home base, and I could start from there. I could eventually build up my kingdom from there. That's when my one subscriber HG mentioned that you can get a dragon, and just try to take over and keep with the dragon. Dragons are basically unstoppable. They have 5,000 health, which is crazy. That being said, I know you can kill them with Unsullied. I've seen that. I don't know if they had 5,000 health back then, but either way, the Unsullied do about 100 damage with their throwing spears. And I just have a feeling if you have 100 of them, I mean, you should see it. It's wild. When the battle starts, you just see them throwing spears like non-stop. It's crazy. Oh. See, I didn't use one. I should have. I don't know if the pie. I don't think that did much for the damage. Son of a gun. How many licks does it take to get to the center of Magor's heart to steal his dragon that he stole? I wish you could smith armor in this. That'd be pretty sweet. Might be able to find some more other civilian garb. But it happens just so quick, and I wasn't even ready to use it. Move to the poppy. I don't even think 19 is going to be enough to kill him. I have to go back to King's Landing and go buy more. But yeah, if I had known about this, I would have made plans right from the get-go to be two-handed. I've used two-handed weapons plenty, and I've had people who leveled up two-handed, but in my experience, the sieges, the shields are just, I mean, they're too clutch. They have a ton of health in this mod too, and even if it breaks, there's people dying left and right. You can pick up a shield, and you're golden. I mean, it's just way easier to survive. Milking the poppy obviously helps, but you have to really gotta be on your toes for that stuff. I shouldn't have the yeah, it's the tapered blade still. We're gonna try and make the Kingslayer blade again and go at them. Hopefully this time we can actually take down the man. Or first, I'm hoping we can actually smith a decent sword. And it will happen, even though the difficulty is really high. And my smithing is 121. You'll see on the left that little bar there, the difficulty. Where it's at 50 right now. It'll go up a lot just from adding that. And maybe that's where I should just set my losses and just maybe go for the handle partially. And that's quite a bit. I mean, anyway, it was 250 before, I think. Alright, let's go for it. So 8 goes to 4, 8 goes to 4. Let's go with it. Run over there. It's always an extra one, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, it's always, yeah. It's exponential, and I'm just, never been a math guy. I appreciate math. It's never been my thing. I was good at statistics, like that was easy to me. But calc and all that stuff was, I decided to stay, I was fine in pre-calc actually, but, I stayed away from math in college, besides statistics, because you needed it, and that was pretty easy. I work in finance now, but you don't need math. I mean, there's probably plenty of finance jobs that do need math skills, but I mean, definitely not fraud. You need more attention to detail is actually what's huge in fraud. And it's also one of those things where I say attention to detail, and people think they have good attention to detail, but it's like you can't make mistakes. Like the one job I had, you needed 99% accuracy, or you were basically written up. And as you can imagine, 1 out of every 100 cases you work is you have to be perfect. That's the big difference there. And you still have to be fast. So you have to be quick with. And I mean, depends what type of fraud. And I'm talking any money laundering, not just fraud. I shouldn't say fraud. But I've worked in fraud and anti-money laundering. They're technically different. Or irons. Alright, we're gonna save it right after I get the sword if it's good. I'll save it right before and right after. Yeah, we can save it here. That's fine. But I have to do a save as after I create that sword. See, this is like kind of one of the things I was trying to avoid on my previous playthrough. Because it is saves coming, you know, it doesn't actually take more skill to be better, but it takes patience. And I can understand. Wait, the Falcata, right? 84 swing cut, or was it the Capaci? 83 Martel. Yeah, it's the Falcata. And I think we just are leaving these the same. Let's just make sure. 84. And these ones better. So, and then I'm just going to limitation. 85, it increases it. But yeah, see, okay, it goes up to 215. And we need 5 iron. I know that, so if you look, swing speed 88, swing cut 85, 88, 85. Then it goes 84 swing speed, 87 swing cut. So, and also handling. If you look at handling, your handling goes up the shorter it is. And handling does affect things. But I'm going with a longer sword here. might be wrong on that, but that's what I'm going for. Dull. What? I'll say this. Dull isn't nearly as bad as Rusty. Yeah, you see, it was almost -20 for everything last time, and now it's -10. I just hate that. Like, can't we just go take it to a whetstone? He's got a two-handed sword. He's gonna have the distance advantage on us no matter what we do. Might go for the 90 handling plus the swing speed instead, just because I know distance is only going to matter so much. That's one of the things I really love about this game is, I mean, it's frustrating right here, but those things directly impact animations, and I believe it's at 90 that for handling where it really affects the animation. Yeah, let's see. So but I'm curious if mid Kingslayer sword, civilian, just because Jaime Lannister in reality was part of the King's Guard, he was able to have it around, or if they did it specifically for this battle here. Now, if I remember correctly, let's see, swing speed 290, 84. Pesci. I think Pesci actually is just. I'm gonna go with this one right here. I'm curious now. Yeah, that adds to a lot of other things. Alright, we got 80. I'm okay with all that. I think I'm okay with all that right now. It's still 100 weapon reach. It's pretty good for a weapon. And we can forge it. Knock on wood. Come on. But it could be 95 handling that I was thinking, and not 90, and that's why I'm doing this. Dull! Son of a gun! See, it stinks. I know what you're thinking. Riveting streaming. But I mean, I've gotten balanced. I've only gotten legendary after my smithing. I mean, I think my smithing's like 250 in my last save. Um, I can't even show you. I ended up deleting it because I couldn't do anything. Literally, it was after a very short amount of time of when I left Serpents, whatever, the city I had, and when it froze, like I tried going every which way, left, right, and the other. I tried everything. It's just guaranteed crash after. I don't even know. Maybe like it feels like 20 seconds, but it might even be as long as a minute. But I can technically make it back to the town and do stuff, but I tried everything. And this is where having Gendry is an absolute beast. He is, I think it's 300 smithing, so he makes crazy stuff. Did we go Wintertell? Yeah, we did Wintertell. I'm curious, does that increase the ammo? It does. It decreases the swing cut. It doesn't even increase the speed, so we're gonna keep that extra 1 damage. I'm gonna forge it. Come on now. Dull. It's almost like a fail-safe by using Iron Man mode, but this game does. Actually, the game used to crash. I never play the regular game anymore. I always play the mod, but the mod doesn't crash a ton, but it crashes more than the regular game. But I still feel like the regular game does randomly crash, or it did when I played it. But I started playing. I don't know if I started playing this mod like 2 years ago or something. Had a lot of fun with it, and mostly did it for exploring. I joined, I was able to be part of the Battle of Blackwater, and, I thought that was awesome and all this, but, I don't know, life got busy, so I didn't really play much, and the biggest conundrum with this mod is launching it and figuring out how, I mean, AI wasn't even big when I was using this mod when it first started out. Like, I don't even know what version of ChatGPT it was, but it wasn't a popular one. And that's actually how I figured out how to use the launcher, get all the files in the correct order and stuff like that. I hate to say it because I hate AI, but ChatGPT, it worked. There's a lot of trial and error. They, told me a million different things, and then would give me another thing to try after it didn't work. But eventually it worked, and I was like, oh shit. Start Gladius, Start 73, I'll hate that. Yep, needle. So if you look here, it's the thrust pierce damage that'll skyrocket. 48 for Kingslayer, 70 for needle. But needle has no swing cut damage. And there's not any sword below it that I can use here. So I honestly actually don't even love that they added the ice sword in this, because it just kind of gives you the #1 most powerful. It's the best all-around sword. I would have preferred trade-off here, trade-off there, and the trade-off is it takes 10 Damascus steel, and I get it. That's, it is a trade-off, but if you're willing to put in the time, it's not really. Which is honestly what I should probably be just doing instead of this. Oh, well, I can't use it in the city. That's right. Alright. Never mind. Come on. Got it. Nice. Alright. We'll call this one Kingslayer. Let's take a walk around. Ah, I'm such an idiot. I didn't even equip it. Killing myself here. stuff ready. Just to show you the difference, 80 cut, 48 pierce. That way better weapon reach. Technically worse handling and swing speed, but that damage is just, that's a big deal. Ooh, that's obviously what I just took off. Oh man, can I ride a horse in there? Interesting. That's funny. I'm trying to beat it without doing that. I could call pet trap. And for those who don't know, when you get it balanced, it increases some of the stats, and then when you get legendary, it increases like plus 10. And it might not be enough for it, but they're starting outside the city walls. So just left, I guess? Okay. Oh, whoop-de-doop. I believe you can technically give the dragon back to Gimli, but I don't know. I've never done this. I don't know if Gimli just shows up, but she did tell me something about giving it back to Gimli, but I think you can just flee with it. And that's my plan. I don't feel like he's gonna want more than 200 friggin' K, man. And 200K is fine for me, like where I'm at in the game right now, but it's really not a lot. Mr. Mango. Trying to kill a prince, yo. Relax. Sure comes for everyone. It is bizarre though. The first like rounds, handful of rounds I tried all this. He was basically always in the alleys over here, closer to the gate. Is that Gimli? It's freaking Gimli. Well, glad I talked to him. Yeah, see, I don't know why. I think it just, after a certain amount of time, you have to just talk to Gimli again. I think that's what goes on. He acts like we haven't talked about it. Sir, oh, we have. Can we get a little timer? There he is. think I've ever faced them right here. Oh, come on. Oh no, I see 41 damage is nuts. Not used to that. I'm just not doing a lot to him. Yeah, so you're just looking at damage. Isn't that cool? Keeps wonderful. Walk over to my television. Mexico, Czechia is still 0-0, I believe. I'm not positive if Mexico clinched the 1 seed, but I think they clinched at least the 2 seed. Which I think I'd rather see them clinch the 1 seed, so I don't want to face them. I'm an American, for those who don't know. And I know it's not likely, but I would like for the U.S. to keep moving on. I played soccer. I enjoy soccer. Football. I'm gonna hit 7 in 1 year, but other shoulder might work. Let's see. 6'4". Does, okay. Black. 7'5". Why is that more expensive? Okay. We can upgrade our armor a bit. Check, right? Harp in that armor, cool. I'm ready for it. There you go, 20K. Oh, it won't let me. That's stupid. Wait, what? Merchant stuff. Might as well check to see what we can possibly. So yeah, leather gloves. Just make sure we can. Okay. So yeah, it's got to say civilian. That's probably the best. Oh no, those are lady shoes. I don't think he's gonna hit me in the feet, but oh, they had sullied boots. I almost wonder they had unsullied armor here. Discard armor, didn't I just see? I discard shoulders, but no, probably not. Well, that's probably the best we're gonna get there. Hmm. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Should rename this as dragon hunting, but we're in it now. That's nothing. Damn, OSHA. I feel horrible. Sorry, babe. I know she's not my wife in this. It's Miss Julie Manderley. Or is it Manwoody? Yeah. We do have some badges already. We're planning on this for the long haul. I just need this drive home. What's interesting too is I have not played a playthrough where Daenerys or what is it, Aegon, ever do anything. It's never happened in a playthrough I've played. Let's see. You get over here, we gotta be like, gonna be okay, don't worry, babe. Oh, come on. Where's I'm out? Oh no. I've never come that close before. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, that had to, I mean, that had been close to 100. Like I said, so my health is 112. This isn't going to be 100. It's going to be higher than that, but still, damn it. I didn't think I wasn't patient with my potions, but the issue is half his hits are 54, 46, and bought a million more than these before, but I made a lot of money over in Essos, and I didn't bother to pick up more. I didn't know about this till I got here in Essos. I don't even know if that's true, but I didn't think about picking up more Milk of the Poppy. I'm okay spending 100 grand on and fucking dragon. Plus, it gives you that ability to just keep swinging for a bit. And you can try and dodge hits a little bit. Without it, you have to block everything. I could have swore I wasn't able to block him before, but I think my aim was just horrible. Because, I mean, I had really bad aim multiple times there, but my senses might be a little keener. I don't know. What makes me mad? There's no port here. You're supposed to be able to. I guess it doesn't matter. I figured this went to the ocean. It doesn't. And Terry's. Ay. Go for it again. I think we go for it one more time. Hold on. Yeah. Damn. I was doing much better blocking that time, but there were multiple times I thought I was going to have him blocked, but then my arrow was just off. And, I mean, not that I should give advice after that, but, if you look, like, if you're looking up too much, I think it affects which way you can, kind of block a little bit easier. I don't know. But I thought I was doing pretty well with, like, because in reality, you could be looking over here, but it's the tiniest thing, and I feel like I'm doing that, but part of me wonders if I was doing, right, yeah, so, I mean, down is difficult. So I'm, like, trying to go diagonal down. Because, you know, sometimes, either way. We were close, I think. I don't know if that's true, but honestly, more milk at a poppy, I might be able to beat this guy. I'm a dragon riders. Why, hello there, sir. You look like you're caught being weird. Okay. Give it a sec. Alright, let's get back in. Let's get back into it. No way. Killing me. God, what's killing me? Like, I'm looking right, but I think my hand like twitched up or down at the last second. It's killing my butt. And this isn't, Souls game where you can dodge, really. I tried to use that tree for a second, but he did a good job not even swinging in that direction. which I think that's just bad luck. The computer, I don't think thinks about their surroundings much. Getting next to a wall is probably the better idea. Take away one side from them. And there's no, I mean, there is kind of fainting in this, but not really. It's it's not as good as what's it called? Kingdom Come Deliverance. With that aspect of it, like duels in that game are pretty sick. So I'm really excited for Medieval Chronicles. That game's gonna be dope. Let's check out the keep real quick. Yes. Is he in there? No. But we're gonna go to the Lord's Hall, so there's 5 people. For those who don't know, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I wish I actually read their names first. But yeah, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even see that, and there's 5. Unless there's a 6th. One by Milk and Poppy from Maester Pycelle in King's Landing. But I've heard rumors there's other places. I've never seen it. But, you know, let's give the old college try again. Yeah, I heard him playing an hour and a half. That's crazy. Man, this guy's a bitch. And I mean, like, a bitch is in, this is a bitch. Yeah, same save. Multiple times. You saw randomly. I talked to Gimli. That's what's bizarre about this this mod. It's probably a quote-unquote glitch, but I really don't know anymore. I gotta start with a stab and try and crush him in the neck. He doesn't go for a block at first, so that's one thing I know. He tries to murder your face. Don't joke around, Magor. Is that him? I think that's it. This might be the same spot. You bitch. You dumb cunt. You got in my way. Oh, no way. I didn't even realize I was that low. Yikes. See my TV from here, but I might just put on Telemundo, like Peacock, which, so you can't read it from here. no matter what I do. You just cannot read the game from here. I will say that's a check, so I probably should be rooting for the check. But I'd rather not face Mexico. But, when I say I'm Czech, I mean my brother's from Czechoslovakia. Rip. Come on, babe. Loved ones died together. But yeah, because I went left this time, I'm on the yeah, he's right there. That's where he was. Really? Do a little wrap around that same spot. I've done this enough now where I kind of know where I'm at in the city too. Funny enough, I recently found out. I don't believe any of these. You know, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. Actually, it's a TikTok video and talking about how much. And this isn't actually in Westeros. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But yeah, there's only like 5 cities in all of Westeros, and I'm guessing it's talking about the time of the Dance of the Dragons, because Winterfell is not considered a city, I guess. Alright, whatever. 5 cities, like, in the Reach, Tyrell's Highgarden, that's not a city yet. To be fair, I don't think the Tyrells are in the fold yet, so maybe they pop out, take over something later on. Maybe we'll have a show on the Tyrells. You know, they are all dead. I don't know if that's true in the books, by the way. Catelyn, her fucking ghost, or zombie self is still alive in the books. What is it? Lady Broken Heart? I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But yeah, she basically gets brought back to life by, what's his name? He's walking like it might be him. Nah, it's not. That's a fucking discard. What's all Lady Deadheart? I forget. Lady Bloodheart? There it is. Yeah, we're gonna pick up speed. Let's go, buddy. Don't get in my way. God! Oh, I didn't even think about it. why I can't. Wait a minute. Oh, what a swing! Oh, come on.
Come on!
What? Holy shit. Holy shit. Red Dragon added to inventory, bottom left screen. Let's fucking go. 18% health. I think I was getting down to it on the... I had 8 left. 8 milk of the poppy left. I just thought of it. I have to give them a freaking weapon. I'm so stupid. Riding 120, let's go. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Apologies for that language. 40k, good lord. I'd pay 40k to anybody to get a freaking dragon. A dragon. Can I put an exclamation mark? No, I can't. What? Oh, fuck me. Oh, I wish I could get his armor and shit though. So it took me 11 milk of the poppy. I don't even know. It's probably 20 some tries, but I'm an idiot. And I didn't even think about arming my companions after I was arming myself with my civilian outfit and all that. Like, they're obviously armed, but you know, they have weapons. They aren't. That's not why I have them. But they don't have. Oh, I should have one. I don't think they do. Whew. What the heck? What do I even do? I think we just chill here. Wait for them all. Let's see if we can join the tournament. We need more help. Oh man. I didn't see that one coming. You still have to get to the top of the leaderboard. That's how not far into this playthrough I am. I haven't even gotten to the top of the leaderboard yet. Or I actually do want more help than that. The issue with tournaments are you end up getting double teamed. Ooh, baby. The dragon is mine. No, I can't ride it yet, but how far off are we? Now I have to make sure we're quite a ways off. So we got some riding to do. So we gotta ride our horse into battle some. Whew. HG, thank you. I would not have this dragon without you. I was not aware I could use it yet, but it makes a lot of sense. Ooh, pretty cool. We're in like 10. I think I'm getting close. Over in 9. 6 away. Okay. Firing, I think that's a horse? I'm probably wrong. No, but my right? If there's my right? Wow, she got a stacked team. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, you got rock that killed one guy, and my riders did nothing. It's different. Puts my health up to still our own guy. They're so bad. Little trick for a lot of people. The backhand. Just works real quick. No trail quick. And it's still a lot of time. I mean, one of my backhands did 71 damage though. Dothraki Riders, it's 71% of his health. Maybe it's slightly lower than that, but it's not that much if it is. Alright. So I think we're 5 back there. Hey. I almost guarantee you the dragon's gonna have to have a saddle. Either of you have flags? I can't believe the Riverlight's that much better. I mean, why didn't I have that on? See what I'm interested in. Do I? Yeah, okay, I kept that. I don't think you ever really need that situation. And they probably have a forced interaction in the game or two, but it's really. I've not played the regular game. Way underpriced. That's crazy. You can usually get. You can technically money scum the game with Milk of the Poppy in Westeros by they're 1,000 a piece, and you can usually sell them like right next door at like I don't know, somewhere in the Riverlands or all that. But for 1,100 and like 50 or something like that, you could technically scum the game that way if you wanted. But I haven't done that. I just my goal was to have a pretty honorable playthrough. I'm gonna leave that for smithing. Shouldn't I have another 1/2? Yeah, crafted. Look at the difference. They're different. It's not here. Because, okay, because it's alright. Cool, cool. That's fine with me. Never sell it. Can I lock? Does that mean? Where do I say it? Oh, no, no, no. Lock. Nope. That's crazy. So lock does nothing. Got it. Good learning experience for all of us. Don't not leave in the city. I don't know what lock means. I'm just gonna leave it. I know how the game works. Don't know how to use fire. Nothing. We'll figure it out as we go. But I'm just gonna wait till we get full health. My people should get XP while we wait here too, and I can upgrade some guys. I believe our armor's decent too. But we're gonna take advantage of rogue Dothraki and stuff like that because I can get my riding up. I usually don't bother with 14 or what 93, You get a lot more. Dornish Bowman. I believe we're keeping the Dornish Bowman. If I remember correctly. 140 bow, yeah. I don't think that. Oh, they have 140 riding and full arm over there, but I don't think they do here. Oh, that's right, they're horse archers. I kind of like that. Just having a handful of them. But, More than soul. See, I think the Winter Champion's probably the best well-rounded for a siege, which is what I was originally thinking. But I think the pikeman might actually be the best now that I think about it. Because now we're gonna have to withstand sieges. That's gonna be something we'll have to do at some point. My prisoners. Let's actually double check. I mean, our nomad bandit doesn't have a bow. What about? Oh, he can turn into a Dornish Viper? No shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna recruit this guy for sure. Better than Rover into a Nomad Bandit. Heck yeah, we can get Dornish Vipers out of that. I didn't know that. That's fine. We'll live. It'll come up. No, we're only 3.8. We have to do is, well, first give ourselves one. Then we're gonna go pop, 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 pop. Yeah, 3.9. 88K. Oh boy, that got expensive quick. Dothraki, see Steve. How many did I buy? 37K. 3.9. That increases our speed too. 2.8. We're at our max. What the? Gotta be real careful with this. Am I wrong, or was that not 44 points? I'm trading them around so people are getting angry. I think 3.9 is the best we're gonna get. It might be really difficult to actually ride down and Iraqi hordes. Gives some extra here and there and stuff. But that's good. Say the least. Oh, it only adds a grand. Okay. But now we don't need that. I could fill that up with something. On a horse, I just don't care for uh, a bow as much as I care for a polearm. And we're gonna be horse fighting, which my polearm's garbage right now, but what do you say, sir? Interesting. And oh, it's the beginning of the second half. That's why. I thought it was extra time and or injury time in the first half. I'm confused why they weren't showing it. that, you know, let's say it's +5 or something like that. But watch, I guarantee you they're faster than us. Maybe not him. Is there brigands? Yeah, 4.4. What the heck? We can't be that fast with this many people. Look, the only negatives I have are prisoners still. How? Did I go? Prisoners. Now I still have prisoners coming over. We're keeping them. They can turn into garnish weapons. Yeah, look how much faster they are. 3.9 is not a bad speed for a 96 Alright. Should I ask the floor to go get some unsullied too? 218. I think I'm making like not much right now. Or I think it's doing that. Not ask the floor. Right, yeah, eventually. Yeah, unless we see like a big batch of deserters or something like that. We're catching them here and there. I think I catch them at night. Goes down to, I go down to 3 also though. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I get it. Can't use my horse there. So that sucks. I'd like to use my horse in battle, work on my horse skills, but technically, these are the orders I look for. Not one-handed axe, it'll be a one-handed sword. I can make them. Even if you don't make it perfect. If you make it dull, you'll get like 5 grand. If you make it, if you make it dull, you'll get like 10 grand. If you make it rusty, you'll get like 5 grand. Oh, by the way, this was stupid. I'm pretty sure you can just send a raven here. No way. God. Please tell me it wasn't Prudence. Just getting down. She was, I mean, so 531 is solid. I've seen her make well over 1,000 a lot. Hoping it's not her, but I'm guessing. I don't even remember if I had a party somewhere. But I didn't have the money to really buy somebody that expensive. Push that toll here. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me check that. Yeah, ship count's fine, but... Yeah, 50 out of 50, okay. Good keep. Yeah, I know. I believe... Is it not Yunkai? it's not. Yeah, it must be Marine. As far as you got. Hmm. I know it's not Marine. But I thought. Yeah, it's gotta be S4. I don't want to get them confused. I must have thought at one point it was. Wait, oh yeah, so yeah, this is it. Jorah Mormont. How about that? He's a good master. He's not a good master, by the way. He's a very bad master. If you know the show, I mean, it's not a spitting image, but 25,000? What do you think? I want to say we have the room for it. A bit early game. I typically wouldn't do this early, but oh shit, Mexico scored. I think the whole park is. Oh, I won. Yep. Alright. Get rid of my prisoners. Oh wow. Peacock does not really let you fast forward and all that at all. I have to keep pausing it. Oh, you see this goal? Wait, Tony, is that a free kick? Watching. There it is. Oh. No, yeah. That's really good. Come on. This is crazy. Like, they act like you can rewind live events, but in reality, it just pauses literally every, like, 2, 3 seconds. Wow, I didn't go that far. I must have just missed that. Let's see. I think it's coming up. Oh, wow. Yeah, that one guy really messed up. Oh, wow. 3 people messed up. And I didn't even check the other there, did. And that guy, I feel a bit bad for him, but yeah, that's on one guy. world or freeze for a second. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Let's see. We could technically just sail from here. It's like, I have to think about this. I left friendly fire on for the fire. Oh, Mexico just scored again. Oh, it's, yeah, they're taking the one spot in there. Group. I'm pretty positive, right? Whoa, dude, their defense is horrible. Same side. Their defense is horrible. Czechia. I mean, goalie didn't help either. I mean, that was a group effort. The second goal. First goal, you can point out one guy. But, I mean, it was real bad from everybody. The right back and the left back and the, whatever the center defender in the right side is. Messed up. Maybe not the center left defender there. But, I mean, that is bad. Their midfield blew that, too. That's a rough way to... I don't know if Czechia is going out because of this loss or not. I think they probably are, but I think they might have won a game. So the new World Cup stuff means if you win one of your 3 games, you actually have a decent chance of making it through. If you tie 3 games, you probably have a decent chance of making it through. But, alright. Oh, I hate this stuff. No country for the afflicted. This is the cerebral, merciful, that's fine. I think that's all we really care about. I just want to take a look at the whole map. But yeah, so, yeah, Dragonstone, as you can see, is not Daenerys yet. Storm's End is not Aegon's yet. King's Landing, the Battle of Blackwater has already happened. Stannis lost, which since the War Cells update is the first time I've seen him lose. But he did lose. Haraway. He's right in the Riverlands, which is interesting because I know the Red Wedding already happened too. Oh, that's another thing. Robb Stark, I believe, is still alive and well. Yeah. August 6th, 301. Ooh, it's been a long time since he's done anything. But yeah, it's still the Starks. Yeah, Rob Stark. Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, and that's why his relation's so high. Wasn't sure what happened to him after, but I did not save him before Ned died, but thanks for the appreciation. So we have friends there too, which is really good. So that does mean we could probably attack somewhere like the Twins. So what's weird about this map, you have to, I believe, maybe you can't get over here. I know you can get over here with, trying to remember, I think you can cut right through here, yeah. So you can technically go around the Twins. It just takes a while, and in real battle logistics that matters. It doesn't in a video game much, but that's also why Moat Kalin's so important. That's why the Twins are so important in the show. And you basically, if you want to get on this side, and they want to attack the Lannisters, that's where they have to go. The river runs technically in the show are ran by, I believe, not Blackfish, but he was Pope. So they're on, the same side as the Starks. And that's why the Riverlands are at war with House Baratheon or the Lannisters in reality. And Harrenhal is still held. Harrenhal will go down at some point. So this is still pretty early. Not a lot of movements happen. And one thing I've noticed in this this mod is, no, hold on, I'm getting a warning from my stream. Is my camera on? Content ID YouTube. I've gotten this before. Allegedly, somebody might be stealing my stream for some reason. I'm gonna leave up the info it gives me for a later moment, but the days that things happen in this, there are certain things like Battle of Blackwater and the Red Wedding that tend to happen within like a range. I couldn't tell you exactly what days those were, but I do remember they're pretty typically within a range of each other, in a small range. But the later and later you get into this game, the bigger and bigger those ranges get. So I've had one where, like Daenerys is already in or already in Dragonstone, and so is Aegon. I've had, but then the first time I played, Aegon never made it to Storm's Landing, and Daenerys is way later in the game. But right now, actually, I think it's a little late for Harrenhal to still be under the Boltons, because pretty positive they're still with the North right now. Maybe not because of the Red Wedding, but I got Robb Stark out of there. I don't know. Maybe they know that he's a part of it already, I guess, but I don't know about that. But either way, if Robb Stark dies, the Riverlands and actually just the Riverlands, eventually take that over. Like, this is clearly, like, they're strong. A whole lot of nothing goes on over here. Interesting enough, I have seen Triad, which I didn't know anything about until really the most recent episode in House of the Dragon. And I believe it's Lys, is it Tyrosh? Yeah, I think it's Lys, Tyrosh, and Mir are the Triad. And that's who comes up over here. And they come, I think they go through a mix of ways, but they talk about going through, we have, this is the gullet, like, basically, I think basically, like, right here is the gullet. And they talk about 3 paths, and I think they mean the lower path right here, the higher path right here, and then I think that's the middle path that they talk about. I don't think, unless it's over here, I don't think they actually have an area that's super narrow that they go through on the show. I'm trying to look for, oh, Sharp Point. It's not Sharp Point, right? I wonder if that changes names. The name would Stone Dance, I know these names too well from this mod, and I watched the episode once. It's not Dustin Meadow. I know it's not Dragonstone. Maybe it's Hull. Hull would make a lot of sense, but that was something else that you see one Valyrian looking up at, just being in shock when it's on fire. And he is not dead to me in the show yet. They didn't show him the way they showed Jace, so he's still alive in my book. But we travel faster on land, but it only takes a second. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. I mean, I shouldn't say a second, but it's not long. Bring it back. Now I can search that. It was probably in Essos there, but let's, to be fair, I guess there's no way you can have your ships in anytime I give them away, but now, yeah, either way, it doesn't really matter where you're at. I've had my ship stuck up here at Frozen Shore before. Hey, we got another babe on the way? Alright, we already got 2. About to get our 3rd? Nice. Duly named Good lady. And the reason you want kids is you can play as them after. But I've had my ship up here. Then ended up going through like all this to get back to the wall down here, and then meandered and all this and that, and then wanted my ship. I don't think it was at White Harbor. It was probably, honestly, I probably made it all the way down to like at least somewhere down here and sailed off to Essos. Call your ship to sail, and it gets there in about the exact same amount of time. That's how you can tell if there's a port or not. And one thing, Oh, yeah. And this annoyed me. Hold on. Exile. Pike. There's no port in Pike. That blew my mind. I'm willing to bet they did that for a reason, though. Every city on the water has a port except Pike, from what I could tell. We're gonna do a town center, and then I think we're probably just gonna leave, but we'll see if we can find out. Check out the key. Already got your wife, babe. We're gonna leave. We're gonna start making our way across Essos. Essos is not ideal. So low is that? Yeah, so if you reach, oh yeah, obviously, okay. But if you reach out far enough on the map, click somewhere, it'll almost always just take you to the quickest possible way to somewhere. I'm gonna do this arena. Start 15 with 10 or that. I might call it for a night after this though. I'm gonna have a snack. Finish watching. Let's see what the game's at when we finish this, but put something on. Might have a cider or tonight. Ooh, home spray. The one thing I really do like about mounts in tournaments, they sell for usually a pretty good amount. Yeah! What is aim on the left side of the body with his shield, isn't it? Down so he's yeah! You can hit him in the head. Have their shield up. But they have to have their shield raised. Maybe their shield also raised, but But yeah, people, I keep saying people are stealing my stream. Which, I mean, I had 2 subscribers or something. It's crazy. You know what's really funny? It wouldn't surprise me if that's like Disney. That's something Disney would do. %garrison limit. That's actually very interesting. That helps you defend the garrison when you take it over. I didn't expect that to be there. Just get us to the corner side of Essos and the west side of it. Yeah, I had a busy day. I am beat. Oh. I don't even care about the hideouts right now. Whew, man. Salvadores. Ew. That's great news, actually. Ah, it's not that. Freaking. Gotta get that up. See, you just got 2K. Prudence, 1900 she got. One day. She's a beast trading. I think a lot of people do really well in trading here. Cohort. Cohort's up here. Could be wrong, but let's hold on a minute. Laura, no, you're not up here. Cohort. Yeah, there's Cohort, okay. I took it over. Quaro, Narvos. I see. So yeah, I guess things happen over here, but not much. I mean, there's a lot that goes on with Daenerys until she comes over west, but I really don't know when that's going to be, but well, you can tell from the noise and that when your fleet gets there, just in case you didn't know. And Schmithe. Just make sure there's no real money makers. No, I can't make it. Wait, can I? Oh yeah, they want something better than that. It's gonna be garbage money. And it's made of steel. We're not gonna waste our time. But yeah, you're usually looking for one-handed swords, and it will say one-handed, like dual sword. I can tell you exactly what it'll say. It'll tell you main hand sword, dual wield, or offhand sword, and one-hand sword. If you see those, you can make money off them. You just have to go make the. I believe I didn't pass it yet. Yeah, the Stark Blade. It's only 3 iron. You can make that from the get-go. You're not going to make great money. It's not what they're looking for. But you're going to make thousands. And you can do that right from the get-go.
I don't know, thousands. Um, and it might be 1,500, it might be 3,500, but you're gonna get money off of it, and it's a good way to supplement yourself really early in the game. So I do recommend working on smithing. It's a good way to build wealth. And Gendry, he's easily one of the most important companions to get. He's also great when you take over a city as a governor. So highly recommend that as well. But yeah, sorry everyone. I'm just exhausted and gotta call it a night much earlier than I typically would. But I doubt I'll be on tomorrow. Well, it's not true. I might be on early tomorrow, but I'm not going to be on late tomorrow. The USA plays, and I want to watch it. It doesn't actually mean anything if we win or lose, but yeah, I'll probably watch it. So either way, thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I'll be back on at worst a couple days. All right, thanks.